So let's start. Joanna,
Yes.
you have a question?
Yes, I have. What does it take for me to be convinced of my own experience without external validation?
Okay, wait. What does it
Take for me to be convinced
for me to be convinced
of my existence
of my existence
without validation from the outside?
without the validation from outside. Okay. So what does it take for me to be convinced of my existence without the validation from outside?
Yes.
If you had to say the main problem in one word connected to the question, what would you?
Invisible.
Invisible. Can you explain?
Yes. I feel invisible when a person is important for me and I talk with them, they do not respond. I feel invisible. Or to put it, there are some situations in which with other people
Okay.
I feel invisible.
Okay. You gave me two.
Too much?
Two things, yeah?
Okay.
So, give me one.
One word?
One word, and then you explain.
Okay.
You stick with invisible?
Yes, I stick with invisible.
So, one
yes.
explanation.
Yes. Sometimes I feel invisible for persons that are important for me.
Okay. And how you relate this problem you mentioned to the question?
To the fact that I should be convinced that I exist, even if the others don't see me or don't hear me or...
So you need other people to convince you exist, right? And then you add without the validation from outside. Can you explain?
Yes.
Without the validation from outside?
I don't want to feel invisible, even if others don't see me, don't hear me, don't recognize me. I want to know that I exist.
Okay. Do you see a nice problem in your question? Or no?
No.
You don't see a contradiction? Let me repeat. What does it take for me to be convinced of my existence without the validation from outside?
To be convinced without... No, I still don't see the contradiction.
Okay. So, what do you want? What's your goal inside the question?
To know that I exist at all time, always.
Without external.
Without external.
Help and validation.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's clear, yes. But look at the first part of the question. What does it take for me to be convinced?
To be convinced, but not to be convinced by something external or from the outside.
Yes. But to be convinced, you know which form of verb is it?
Infinitive.
To be convinced? No, it's not infinitive.
Past participle.
Exactly. It's passive.
Yeah.
It's not active.
Yes.
Yeah. And when you're passive, where comes the stimulus, from inside or outside?
Outside. Yeah.
So here, you see now the contradiction?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you're asking,
Yeah.
what does it for me?
Yes.
You are asking for something from outside, help you to live
Without
without
outside.
validation from outside.
Without outside.
So-
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Interesting, no?
Yeah.
So-
mhm,
How would you name a person that, let's say, depends on
mhm.
external factors?
Handicapped.
Wait,
no.
that's okay. Let's take. It seems strong, but
Yeah.
can you explain?
Yeah, it's not self-sufficient.
Okay.
It's not independent. It's
Okay.
not autonomous.
But can you be dependent without being handicapped?
No.
No.
You have some. If you depend on somebody, you have some type of spiritual disease, mental disease, spiritual. I think
So,
psychological
okay,
issue.
in your worldview, every time you depend on others, you are handicapped.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
Can you find a counter example?
Why it's so difficult, even though when I depend on the others.
A counter example means an example where you depend on others,
Yeah,
but
and
you
I'm
don't
not,
have a handicap.
I'm not handicapped. I depend on my supermarket to bring bread. I don't know.
Yeah, and
I'm not
But you-
handicapped, or I depend.
okay.
It's hard for me. It's
Yeah, I
so
see.
hard.
I see. What about a child that depends on the parents, but is not handicapped? It's just a child.
Yeah, but that's normal when you're
Yeah.
a child. Yeah, that's
So it's a counterexample, right?
yes, yes.
But you see that you tend to overload with this negative meaning the idea of lack of independency. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So for you to depend is very bad,
Yeah,
right?
right, right.
And do you see any link with this idea, bad idea of dependency and your life?
Yes.
Can you
mhm.
explain?
Yeah, I don't like to depend because everything is a transaction with people. So either they are a threat or they are a tool. So, but if they are a tool, if I use them, if I depend on them,
Mm-hmm.
I have to give something back.
Okay, so could you say the main problem that this conception causes in your life?
That I cannot genuinely connect to other people.
Okay, try to conceptualize one word.
Connection, lack of connection.
Lack of connection. Lack of connection. What about loneliness?
Yeah, mm.
Is loneliness a lack of connections?
Not really.
No?
No. Mm-mm.
Can you explain how loneliness can link with connections?
When I'm lonely, I can connect inside of me with people in the way I want. So
Inside
I can,
you.
yes, in my imagination, in the past, so anything
Okay.
can happen. If I'm lonely, then
Okay.
It's fine.
So maybe you should add something here. Lack of connection. Which type of connection you lack? Because
real connection.
really real connection, or physical connection, psychological connection. Which type of connections?
Sentimental connection.
Sentimental connection.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you miss sharing your feelings
yes.
with others.
Yes.
right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you say something good about to be dependent?
Yeah. I can say that it is a sign of connection, of true connection. If you depend on somebody, then you trust that person, you rely on them. And this happens usually when there is love and trust. Yeah.
Okay, So usually when you depend, you tend to share feelings.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since you really don't like to be dependent,
We don't
you
share.
don't share connection. You don't share sentimental connection and feelings.
Yeah, right.
You see?
Right, yeah.
So can you let's say reduce a bit the negativity of the because I asked you to conceptualize and you propose me handicap, right?
Yeah.
Can you find another concept which is not that negative?
Dependent.
When you depend on
Mhm,
external
when you
factors.
Fragile.
Fragile. Okay, explain.
Yeah. It's the same thing. Now I connect it also with sharing of feelings, because when you share both when you depend and when you share feeling, you are fragile by being vulnerable. You expose yourself.
Okay. So you don't like to be fragile.
No, I
Okay. But you miss to share
Yes.
feeling and to be fragile with others, right?
Yes.
It's a nice contradiction.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you
Yeah.
explain this contradiction?
You know how I explain it? I explain it through the fact that I told myself a story for a very long time. It became a pattern like this, that I'm so strong, I'm very strong, I don't have to depend on others. So this is something that I told myself, but inside my true self, I long for.
Okay. So you are split.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're split. You create an idol, an image about yourself, which is strong, independent.
Right.
While inside you have this fragility that
Right.
miss connections.
Right.
That's a bit.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm scattered. Yeah.
Okay. And let me propose you another concept.
Yes.
Beside be handicap and fragile, which is heteronymous. Do you know this concept?
No.
It's the contrary of autonomous. When you depend on external factor, you are not autonomous, but you're heteronymous. You depend on something outside. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what
You depend. Okay.
autonomy means?
Etymologically, out? No, not really. So
Nomos, it means law or rule.
rule. Okay.
Rule or law, the principle law, yeah?
Okay.
And auto, it means self or inside. So basically, when you are autonomous, you follow something that is inside yourself.
Okay.
You give yourself the principle, the value, the direction. Heteronymous, it means that it's not inside, but it's outside. Yeah?
Okay, so it's okay. I understand it.
Okay. So, do you agree that by looking at your question, you are looking to stop to be heteronymous?
Yes.
But you're still looking outside.
Yes. Correct.
So,
yeah. Right.
So you want, but you cannot stop to be heteronymous, right?
Right.
So at the end, you depend on external factors.
Right. Yeah.
You cannot, let's say, by yourself direct or to do this thing you would like to do, right? So you're right. You create an image by yourself,
Yeah.
which is not coherent with what you are. So you're not autonomous.
I'm
at the
not.
end.
Right.
But still, you don't let yourself to share.
Right.
So you are dependent, and but you don't share. So the question is, since you are dependent anyway, you are fragile. Why you don't let yourself sharing?
Because I haven't done it for all my life almost.
Okay, so it's not a habit you have.
It's not a habit, yeah.
Okay, but let me propose to you that habit as a cause is not a real cause. Okay, it may be, but behind the habit there is a more
Okay.
like a stronger cause, yeah, because
Okay.
habit is a consequence usually, yeah, of
Mhm.
something else.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think there is behind this habit you have since long time?
Of not share. Of.
Not sharing, yeah, not yourself sharing with others. Yeah.
Um, well, because they they are either a threat, so they threat my existence if I
Who?
open the others.
Oh, the other
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a problem with others.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say the otherness is a problem for you.
Yeah.
Otherness.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And the otherness is a problem because it threatens my self, my.
Yeah. Okay. It's a problem, a specific problem, which is you see a danger in otherness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you protect yourself from otherness, and you end up to feel alone without
Right.
connections,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
And which is the main dangers that the otherness represent for you?
Will cancel me.
Will cancel you? Can you explain?
I will melt into the other. I will disappear. It will include me.
Okay. Oh, you okay? The danger is that you could be absorbed from
Mhm.
the other.
Mhm.
You can disappear in the other.
Right. Yes.
Okay. It's
Mhm.
the idea of fusion.
Yeah.
In the
But
fusion-
fusion is a beautiful word.
Okay, but in the fusion you lose your individuality. Yeah. It's more than fusion then.
Yeah, it's more.
It's disappear.
Yeah. Fusion is beautiful because in the fusion you still are, but you unite with the other. It's a union where the two exist. It's the one formed by the two
Yes.
parts.
Okay, but you have this fear about other because you experience this disappearing through others, or it's just a fear you have in your mind.
If I can't remember, it's just a fear, but this fear should come from somewhere. I don't know.
So you didn't make this experience.
I don't think so.
So why
No,
others are so
no.
threatened for you? Problem? Why you connect this fear of disappearing with others if it never happened? I suppose you
There is an intuition. There's
Yes.
something inside.
yes, that's
There's
what I
an
was
answer, but I
proposing to
can't-
you. You must have a certain conception of the otherness to have this fear. You agree?
Right.
So
Okay.
which is your conception of others? That if you connect with others, you disappear.
Yes, but it's about me that I'm not. It's not them. It's about my identity. That is very. It's like fog. It's like the ghost, you know.
Okay, so
As
you
you
don't
said.
know who you are.
Yes.
And since you don't have an
Yes.
identity,
I'm not stable. I'm
if
not
you
rooted.
connect,
Yes.
you will lose yourself.
Right. This is it.
Okay, so it's not that the other threaten you.
No.
That you don't feel ready to connect because you don't have anything to connect with.
Yes.
Because
Right. Here
you
it's
don't-
empty. Here
You're
it's.
empty, basically.
I'm empty. Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
So the problem is not the
Right.
otherness, but the nothingness that there is
Yes.
inside.
Nothing. Right.
Right? Yes.
Yeah. Right. Correct.
Nothingness. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you think you're empty, right?
Yes.
And can you prove that
That
you're
I'm
empty?
empty. I don't think I ever loved somebody. I don't think.
Ever loved?
Yes. I don't know if I loved my parents. I suppose I did.
Okay, but let me propose to you that you
friends,
can not love anybody and be full of stuff.
Yeah, you
So
can
why
be
you-
full
you-
of. Yeah, you still can be full of emotions. I don't know. Now that we arrived at this, I really feel that I float. I feel that I just float. Mm, I'm so empty. Yes, and it's not in my imagination now.
Okay, but
you know,
can you say what makes you empty?
I I don't have myself.
Okay, but that's a bit abstract, you know.
Yeah.
Can you be more concrete in order to understand better this idea?
I don't have a structure. I
Okay, it's a lack of structure.
lack of structure. Yes.
Structure. Okay, so you don't have any structure.
Mm-hmm.
And you think the structure is something that you have when you come in life, or is something that you create?
You create. I
build.
think so. I think that you create it. You give structure to what it's innate in you.
Okay, so why don't you give structure since you
I don't
you
know
don't
how. I don't know how.
you don't
I don't know how, what's this structure. How should it feel? I don't know.
Okay. Can you say something that describe the idea of structure?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to have in order to have a structure?
To be aligned meaning that your thought, your feelings, your speech
Line, you said?
aligned, to be
Aligned.
aligned, to be connected inside of you, you know, to feel that all these parts that you are made of are connected.
Okay.
So connection, stability.
Yeah, but for you it's hard to make connections, right?
Yeah, right.
So you have a hard time to structure yourself.
Yeah, right.
So let me propose to you a similar idea that in order to have a structure, the most important thing is to have an order.
Yes,
right?
It involves order.
Order. Yeah?
Yes, it involves order.
So you lack order in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, too much chaos.
There is chaos? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You see the chaos in your life?
Yes, yes. And I struggle every day to put order and it comes back. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. This is something
So
new.
it's new or you are familiar
Yes,
with the idea?
it's new. I'm not familiar with the idea that there is so much chaos inside my life. No, it's new.
Okay. But you think the chaos is more around yourself or inside yourself?
Inside myself.
Inside, okay. So
Yeah.
you're a chaotic person.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And do you know how it's possible to turn chaos into order?
No.
No.
By making order. That's the only answer.
Yeah, okay, but you're repeating order, yeah.
Yeah, right.
What needs you to lead to order?
I don't know.
Okay. It can help you, you know, the mythology or like philosophy or
Like logos.
religions. Okay. Logos could,
Yes, it's
could
beautiful.
Be,
Logos
it could be.
is beautiful.
Logos could be. Can you explain how logos can transform chaos into order?
Yes, but chaos is the manner in which logos turns real, manifests itself
Yeah,
in
but
reality.
how?
I don't know. I really don't know. Through you know, when I write, for example, if I talk, if I express my thoughts, and there comes order into them. If I write, if I speak.
And how come at one point appears order by speaking or using words? Because
Help
you can
me.
express chaos through words.
Yeah, you can.
You
Right.
do often, right?
Right.
Okay. So it's not enough to put words.
Right.
You need something else, yeah? You remember the etymology of autonomous?
Yeah,
Nomos?
order.
Rule, yeah?
Order.
Principle.
Yeah, principle.
So, in a way, okay, you use words, but the words must to, let's say, fit to a certain principle you put, you follow.
Okay, I'm not following you.
Do you see the connection between order and principle?
Yes,
Can
you
you
need
say?
principles in order to have order.
Exactly.
It's like criteria.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. So without criteria, you can't imagine a person that speaks without criteria.
Yeah.
Do you think is making order or more chaos?
No, more chaos.
More chaos.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, you miss criteria in life,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And when you miss criteria, what's the first chaos apart? What's the first consequence that produce in your life if you don't have criteria? Imagine you go out from here without
die.
criteria.
You
die?
Yeah, you die. If you don't, you need to know that you cannot. There are rules that.
Okay. Okay.
But what were you referring with? Because maybe it's a good idea. It's a good lead, though yours.
Imagine a person without criteria. Do you think has hard time to make choices or easy time to make choices?
Yeah, hard time.
Hard time.
Yeah,
Can you explain?
Yes. Because if you don't have criteria, there are always so many things that you can choose. And if you don't have criteria, you cannot put order in them, make a priority or...
And what happens if you don't make choices? Can you relate this with chaos?
Yes, everything just happens to you. I mean, the lack of criteria in existence is chaos. Everything is out there. It doesn't have a structure.
Okay, so without criteria, you make choice. So in order to have a structure, it is important to be able to make choices, right?
In order to have a structure, it's important to make choices. Right, correct.
Right?
I agree with this. Yeah, it's true.
And without structure, you don't have order.
Correct. Okay.
So imagine when you clean the house, right? You clean up the room. You have to make choices, right?
Right.
It's not cleaning doesn't mean just to move stuff in space without criteria.
Right.
It means that you create the priorities. Sometimes you say, okay, this is not useful anymore, so I throw it away. This maybe I put in another room. So you have to use criteria in order to create order. Otherwise, it's just chaos. You are changing the chaos without criteria. You are feeding the chaos.
Right, you're feeding the chaos, right.
Yeah? Are you feeding the chaos in your life?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am.
So,
I don't know how to make choices. And I know how to make choices. I know how to make choices.
okay, but which is your main criteria, or you don't have it? You must have some criteria. Otherwise, you said you die.
Right.
Since you are alive.
My comfort.
Okay. What is the most important criteria in your life?
Myself.
Yourself.
My comfort.
Yeah,
my
but you see, wait, okay. But you see?
Yes,
you said yourself.
I see.
And before, you remember what you said, that you don't know yourself.
That I don't know myself, right?
So,
yeah.
which kind of you don't know your criteria, because you have yourself as a criteria, but you don't know yourself, right?
This is true, because now I was thinking that it's true that I choose myself, but it's something, it's not consistent. It's only in that moment, so it's not a criteria. It's
Okay.
It's something
Okay, so the problem is not that you lack criteria. What is it?
That I don't apply the criteria, I don't know. So I don't. What I said that I have criteria,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
I just
Let me help you.
please, yeah, please do.
The problem is not you don't have criteria, is that you change too many criteria. You don't stick in one criteria for a long time.
Mhm.
Is that?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so you change too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the consultation you got with Matthias? That
Yes.
this changing
Yeah.
aspect of your personality, your thinking, was visible there. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you change so much? So often? What are you looking by changing so much?
Sometimes I change a lot based on the people around me or in front of me, based on what they want.
Okay, but still in this way you show that you depend on others. So
Right.
your criteria is not inside, is outside.
Outside.
So you
Yes, my criteria are outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, let's go back to the question because now I think we saw stuff. Let's go back a bit to your original question. What does it take for me to be convinced of my existence without the validation from outside?
And what
You
I
see
do
how
is,
autonomous you
Yes.
are? So you are looking
Yes.
for external criteria
right.
to have to live without
Autonomy.
external criteria.
Yes.
You see? So you are a
Right.
prisoner of external criteria.
Right, okay. Oh. This means that it's hard for me. I have internal criteria, only that I don't use them. I have them.
Okay,
Because my own
can you give an example? One
Good.
criteria you have inside?
For example, it would be good for me and comfortable not to cook every day. Would be something very comfortable that would allow me to do some other nice things. But I choose the external criteria,
Which is?
which is to do what I have to do in my role as a partner, as a
Wait, you put the duty before
Yes,
before
yes.
your wish.
Yes. Yeah. Duty is more important. Yeah. Most of the times, duty is on the first place.
Okay, and why you put duty first?
Because otherwise, I would be abandoned, or I would be.
Okay. So, and is this let's say, so you fear to be abandoned, right?
Yes.
And because you fear to be abandoned, you put the duty first.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And by
Never
putting
thought.
the duty first, you change a lot of criteria.
That's what,
right?
Right.
That's the system.
Because duty is always outside. So duty is two words.
Okay. So you're really dependent on others.
Yes, I am.
You're addicted to it. So, but do you recognize yourself in this system?
Yes, I do. It's very clear for me. I didn't think of duty like this until now. I didn't think of the reason behind it, of the real reason. I knew all these elements about myself, but I never connected them.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, usually in the consultation, we invite the people to think and to create link. Maybe you knew already this aspect, but
Yes,
like you said,
exactly.
you never put together.
I didn't link them.
So here we are trying to create an overview about the being. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does take? Maybe now you have a different question. Yeah. Try based on what we saw.
Yes.
What would you
Okay.
ask now?
Uh, how can I access my internal criteria?
How can I access my internal
Criteria.
criteria? Yeah.
But this is not. Yeah. Okay. I'm changing again.
You see,
Okay.
you're changing.
Because yeah, I'm searching for the right.
But wait, now
But
are you changing for the duty or for something else?
no, I'm not changing for the duty.
Why you're changing
I'm
now?
changing because there's something behind this actually. My doubt is not how I can access my
Okay.
internal criteria, but is this how can I access my internal criteria? Is why I don't access this is why I don't do it. Because how I know
So-
how I just choose them.
Okay, so why?
Why?
Why do I not access? Right.
I do not access.
Okay, so based on what we saw so far, do you have an hypothesis to propose?
I need to review what we discussed. Because then I would be independent if I access my criteria. I won't.
No, but why do you not access? So why you keep the external criteria? Remember what you said before?
What? No.
That this is the fear to be abandoned.
Yes, because this is what I wanted to say. The fear to be if I access my internal criteria and I prove to be self-sufficient, I will be abandoned.
And what's bad in being abandoned?
You suffer.
Why you suffer? What makes you suffer?
I don't know actually. I don't know.
You see, it's the second time you have a really bad conception about something that, like before, was handicap, now was abandoned. But do you make up this
Yes.
negativity, very
Yeah.
dramatic stuff in your mind? Are you a dramatic person? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
So you fabricate dramas.
Yeah, I'm a drama
Yeah.
director. Yes, we play. Yeah, I think so. Right.
Yeah, so
I fabricated.
can you give an example of daily life that you tend to exaggerate into drama, something that is maybe a bit negative, but not that negative?
Yeah, at work, if a colleague has a certain tone, for me it's the end of the world. We will never ever speak again.
Okay.
Yeah, this kind of. Yeah, I exaggerate.
Okay. So sometimes it's small thing, but for you, you make
It
that
turns
big,
the end
very
of the
big.
world. Right.
The end of the world. Yeah. And you know why you do it? Do it? No.
No, I don't know. I no.
Okay. Now try to get a step back from yourself. Try to think about a subject, another subject, a general subject.
My job.
Why should a person
Exaggerate.
dramatize small things?
To be ready for the worst. When it
Okay,
will
ready
happen,
for the worst.
when it will happen, or if
Okay.
it happens.
When someone wants to be ready for the worst, which is the time dimension that prevail in his life?
The time in the future.
It's past,
the
present,
future.
future.
Yeah, the future.
Okay. So when you dramatize, you're not connecting so much with the present,
Right.
but you're more connecting with
the
the future. So for you, the future is more important for than the present, right? Right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you worried all the time.
Right.
You know that worrying is
Another-
connected to the
Another-
future.
Yeah,
Yes?
anxiety. Yeah,
So
regarding the future.
animals don't worry because they stay in the present.
Right.
Yeah.
I
But
would love to.
you worry so much,
Mhm.
yeah? And when you worry, you don't think. You overthink.
Right. You can think when you worry.
Yeah, you
can.
overthink.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay. So, you're tired to worry so much, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
But there are any strategies that you use in order to deal with this
Yes.
worry? In order to survive? Otherwise, it's unbearable to worry too much.
Yeah. I look at the nature, I stay in the garden, I breathe. I don't know, I do some mathematics, some exercises.
You see, what do all these activities that you're proposing have in common?
I don't know.
Let me propose to you that you are alone when you do it.
Oh, yes, okay, yeah.
So you stay by yourself in order to stop worrying.
Right.
And the worry is connected with others, right? So that's why you stay by yourself.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why I don't like to stay with people, because people.
That's why you lack connections.
Yeah. Right. Are a source of worrying the people.
Okay. So in a way, you have a funny system because you need disconnected with others in order to stop worrying, but at the same time you're a heteronymous person, so you depend on other. Yeah.
So
you're
I
stuck.
always have to be with the others.
Yeah, but in a way you are not neither with others and neither with yourself.
Right.
Right? So that's why maybe you have the feeling that you're floating around like a ghost, you don't exist. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so after all this, what do you think? I mean, you have some
strategy,
advice to give to yourself, or some ideas to deal with this system you're stuck in? Oh no.
To stay more in the present, but in a way, I would try to stay with the people in the present, to just connect with people, to just speak to them, to just...
Okay, so spend more time with others.
Yes, but in a very genuine manner, to laugh, to...
Okay, so without hiding.
Yes, without... yes.
Because you can stay with
no,
others
no.
By hiding, but that's not connecting.
No, exactly.
Okay, so what can you do to actual connect with others when you stay with others? Because some people, they stay in the middle of people, but they feel more alone than the way they are alone.
To listen to them, to really listen to them.
To listen, okay.
Yes.
So it means that you're not used to listen to the others, right?
I'm not doing it. I'm not really doing it.
Before at least, so when you stay with others without listening, what do you do?
I just fake it.
You play.
But I just pretend. But it's a strange feeling, because I hear them and I process what they are saying, and I even have advices, but it's without connecting to them. Nevertheless, I also have moments in which, now I'm trying to think what's the difference. I have moments in which I listen to the people and I feel connected to them. I don't know what makes the difference. What's the difference between the two situations?
Okay. You said before listening, right? Listening can make the difference?
Yes, it is the listening.
Can you explain
right.
how?
in the first situation in which I don't feel connected, I don't listen. I try to understand what would please them. What behavior should I have?
Okay. You see, it's funny because it seems that you have a double attitude when you relate to others. Either you want to please them, so you put
Right.
yourself under them.
Right.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Either something I noticed maybe last days, but tell me if it's wrong. You tend to be bossy. You tend to
Right. No,
right.
you're right.
It's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, it's true.
So either you put above the
Mhm.
others, either
Right.
under, but you're not never in the same level,
I
right?
don't know how.
So maybe
Yeah.
your idea of listening is the idea that through listening you stop
Yeah.
bossy other people
Uh-huh.
and you
I'm
stop
there.
pleasing other people, but you're just
Mhm.
there in the same level,
Right.
right?
That's nice. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I like this idea.
So basically, that's why it's not enough to be with others, because in the way you used to be,
Mm-hmm.
you in the both way you were in a different position. So in a way you were avoiding connecting with others.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You were putting distance,
Mhm.
or you were putting either above or under you. Yeah.
And maybe this is also this image I had in mind today I had this image of faces that are not aligned, are just, maybe this is it.
Disconnected.
Yeah, and there's always this difference. It's exactly what you are saying now.
Okay, so basically even when you stay with others, you find a system to escape from others.
Right.
To create a distance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So to protect yourself, or maybe to worry less, or to be less threatened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Joanna, did you enjoy?
Yes, I enjoyed it.
What was what did you like?
The fact that I managed to connect pieces of myself that I knew, but I found a red thread between them.
Mm-hmm.
And also the fact that during the session we managed to arrive from one question to another question.
Mm-hmm.
We found out that there is another meaning, actually, another question that needs to be answered.
Do you think the second question is more relevant for
yes.
you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
Why
it's
do I not access?
realistic.
Okay. Can you try to for fun to give an answer? Maybe you could give more answers, but try to answer. Why do I not access my internal criteria?
Out of fear.
Fear of
I'm
what?
afraid. It's something new, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how it would be. It's new,
Okay.
uncertain. What I have now, it's certain.
Okay. So in a way, let's put it this way: you are in a prison,
Yeah.
but you know the prison.
Yes. Yes.
You feel safe in
yes.
the prison. Yeah?
Exactly.
So
yeah.
you're like a prisoner that.
Yeah. The doors are open.
They're open, but you prefer to stay in
Right,
because
like the dogs,
you
like
see
the
many
dogs.
danger outside.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're afraid of the freedom be out
Yeah.
the prison, right?
I'm saying yes, but I didn't think about it. I'm saying yes because I recognize you as an authority.
You're pleasing me.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you stop pleasing and try to listen?
I need to think, but because
Yes,
I need to think if
exactly.
it's true what you're saying. I need to process
Yeah, exactly.
it.
You're here to think. So
Yeah.
you see in a way that you prefer to remain the prison because there is this fear of what there is outside.
Yes.
And the outside represents the freedom, since what is inside represents the prison, no? So freedom is a
Yes,
problem for
okay.
you, right?
Yeah, that's why I depend on the others. 'Cause freedom
Yeah,
is
you in a
problem.
way, you prefer when you depend, you are not free, right?
Right.
So you choose not to be free. You choose to be slave
Mm-hmm.
and prisoner of the others, so the other have the responsibility of the freedom.
That's
right?
it.
So you are running away from the responsibility connected to the freedom condition, right?
Right.
So
This
for,
is true. This is something I knew.
for you,
but
responsibility is unbearable.
I don't. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't,
you escape from responsibility.
Mhm.
That's why you keep changing.
Yes,
Right?
because you have to commit.
Exactly.
When you
don't
make
commit.
a choice, you have to commit.
So maybe that could be a possible answer, no?
Because
Why do I not access my internal
yeah, because
criteria?
this would mean to be responsible, to
Yeah,
commit
because
to
you refuse
certain.
responsibility
Mhm.
in your life. So you prefer to follow than to others than to follow yourself. So in a way, to access internal criteria, you have to accept the responsibility connected to follow yourself, to be autonomous, to have the law inside, right? But you prefer to be heteronomous, even in your original question.
Because
Yes, in your original question, you ask, what does it take for me to be convinced? So the responsibility
it's not
is
mine,
external, it's not you. You see, it's like you remember the first workshop, you were waiting for Socrates to knock to your door to make you think. You remember?
No.
The first time I gave the workshop about the myth of cave, you raised your hand,
Yeah.
and we found out that you felt guilty because you don't think.
Right.
But you were,
because
but before that, you were blaming
yeah.
others that they were not coming in the cave to free you.
and free me.
You remember your
You're
question?
right. Yes.
So
I
you were
didn't-
escaping even with that question by
Mhm.
being a victim. You remember that we saw that
Yeah,
is a
the
victim
time of-
paradigm.
Yeah, I remember.
By being a victim, you were blaming others, which means that you were giving responsibility to the other. So you used another strategy to avoid accepting responsibility. If depends on other to make me free, I don't have any responsibility. It's fault of Socrates or others that doesn't count. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's new, but you knew already that you don't like responsibility.
Yes, but I knew it, but I wasn't accepting it.
Or you were not taking responsibility for your lack
not
of responsibility.
exactly,
So,
exactly.
kind of,
It's
yeah.
different, you know, that it's different now that I put it into words and it's verbal
Which
and
is
it's out there.
Which
and
is a way, remember, to transform chaos
Into order.
Like put words with a criteria, yeah, with a principle, with a...
Now it's true, you know. It wasn't true. It wasn't really true until now. Now it's true the fact that I don't like to take responsibility. Now
Okay.
it's true.
But okay, imagine you, I don't know, you're a teacher or you're a mother that have to speak with the children, the students, yeah, that they don't want responsibility, they want to escape, yeah. What would you tell them?
That taking responsibility means to be free, and it's nice to be free, and it's rewarding to be free, and it's one of the most beautiful things that people can have.
Yeah, but the responsibility, they don't like it. So
Yes.
what would you say is good? Try to prove them that to have responsibility is not that bad, it can be even good.
It's stability. When you take responsibility, you commit to something, and this means that you are aligned with yourself and you are stable.
Okay, you exist.
Yes, you
It's-
exist, right?
It's the price
Nice.
of existing, so
Nice.
responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So basically, you live like a child, right?
I knew that.
You knew that, yeah?
Yeah, I even enjoyed that, and now.
So
what would I
basically,
do?
you project the parent's figure
Yeah,
in
outside.
other people.
right.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you need
yes.
permission, you need...
Yes, all of
okay.
that.
But are you not tired to be a child? I mean... That's a heavy
Is
breath,
this a
yeah?
good answer?
It seems
Is this
a good yes.
is it a good answer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I
So,
am
now-
tired. That's why I'm here. That's why I came here. That's why I
Okay, okay.
kept coming.
Let's put it this way to end, before to end.
Yeah.
Let's say that you have you are in front of two different options, yeah? But it's a dilemma, okay?
Okay.
Either you choose responsibility
Okay.
and you stop to be a child.
Okay.
Either you refuse responsibility and you remain a child. What would you choose right now?
To not be a child anymore.
Why?
Even if it's hard, because this means living my life and not being outside of life anymore. Because now I'm outside of the life.
And what's wrong with being outside? Some people like
You
to
just
be.
look on the window.
Okay, so
I don't want to spend my life looking on the window
you basically
and craving.
you
for-
are tired to be passive, like
Yes, exactly.
verb.
Right.
and tired to just be an observer of the
Mhm.
life, but you want to be an actor.
To
or
live
to
it.
live,
To live it.
You want to stop to be a ghost, and you want to
Yes.
become
nice.
someone, basically,
Yes,
yeah?
exactly.
become a subject.
Nice. I like
Okay.
this.
You like this conclusion?
A lot.
Okay. You want to add something? You want to?
No,
You're good.
that's it's a nice conclusion. It's a really nice conclusion.
It's a happy ending, yeah.
Hopefully.
At
now,
least
inside
in the
here.
consultation. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Thank you, Andrea.
you.
It was nice.